Good morning, children. In today's session, we are going to the book back answers for 7th standard science, chapter 5, reproductive and modification in plants. So take page number 71, children. First, Roman number 1 is it? Choose the correct answer. Question 1. Vegetative propagation by leaves takes place in 4 options given: bryophyllum, fungi, virus and bacteria. So the answer is bryophyllum. Then second question, asexual reproduction in yeast is spore formation, fragmentation, pollination and budding. Answer is D, budding. Question 3. Reproduction part of a plant is 4 options: A, root, B, stem, C, leaf, D, flower. Answer is D, flower. Question 4. Pollinators are wind, water, insect, all the above. So all the above is the answer, children. Then question 5. Climbing roots are seen in A, beetle, B, black pepper, C, both of them and D, none of them. So the answer is C, both of them. Then Roman number 2, fill in the blanks. The male reproductive part of a flower is dash. The answer is androecium. The male reproductive part of a flower is androecium. Second, ovary is the answer, children. Ovary is the basal swollen part of the gynoecium. Third, after fertilization, the ovule becomes seed. Breathing roots are seen in mangrove plants. Fifth, onion and garlic are example of bulb. Roman number 3, true or false? So write the correct answer for the false statement. Question 1. A complete flower has 4 whorls. Answer, true. Question 2. The transfer of pollen to the stigma is known as pollination. Answer, true. Question 3. Conical shaped root is carrot. Answer is true. Fourth, ginger is an underground root. Answer is false. So the correct statement is, children, ginger is an underground stem. So instead of root, the underground stem is the correct statement. Question 5. Leaves of aloe vera are fleshy and store water. Answer, true. Next, match the following. So that petal, answer is attracts insects. Fern, answer spore. Third, phylloclade, A, opuntia. Fourth one, hooks, bignonia. Fifth, sucker, chrysanthemum. Then Roman number 5, answer very briefly. Write 2 types of reproduction in plants. Answer, sexual and asexual reproduction. Question 2. What are the 2 important parts of a flower? Androecium and gynoecium. Question 3. Define pollination. And the answer is transfer of pollen grains from the anther to stigma is called pollination. Question 4. What are the agents of pollination? Answer is insects, wind, water, animals. Question 5. Give example for corn, B, tuber. Corn example colocasia and tuber example potato. Then question 6. What is tendril? Answer, it is an elongated structure produced by the plant to help the plants to climb efficiently. Example, in P, the terminal leaflets are modified into a tendril. Correct. What are thorns? Answer, thorns are pointed and sharp structures formed in a plant. Second, leaves, other parts may be modified into thorns. It helps the plant to safeguard itself from animals. Thorns may also help in climbing. Answer briefly. Differentiate bisexual flower from unisexual flower. So we are going to differentiate, children, bisexual and unisexual. So if we take bisexual, it has androecium and gynoecium. and unisection it has only androecium or gynoecium. B. It can undergo self-pollination and cross-pollination. Example, hibiscus. While the unisexual, they can be pollinated only by the cross-pollination. Example, papaya. Then question 2. What is cross-pollination? Answer is, pollen grains are transferred from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same kind on a different plant. Plants need to produce pollen grains in large quantities to increase the chance of pollination. Cross-pollination introduces variations in characteristics of new plants. Cross-pollination is brought about by agencies like wind, water, animals and insects of plums and apples. Question 3. Write notes on phyllodes. Answer. In Acacia auriculaformis, petioles expand to form leaf-like structure. They carry out the function of leaf, that is photosynthesis. Answer in detail, that is Roman number 7, children. Page number 72. Question 1. Write a brief account on pollination. Answer. Transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma is called pollination. And there are of two types of pollination. A. Self-pollination and B. Cross-pollination. Now first we will see self-pollination, children. A. Self-pollination. Pollen grains are transferred from the anther to the stigma of the same flower or to another flower of the same plant. Plants do not need to produce pollen grains in a large quantity for self-pollination. It does not produce changes in the characteristics of new plants. Next we will see cross-pollination. Pollen grains are transferred from another of one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same kind or different plant. Transfer. Plants need to produce pollen grains in large quantities to increase the chance of pollination. Cross-pollination introduces variations in characteristic of new plants, for example, apples and plums. Agents like wind, water, insects and animals are helpful for pollination and are known as pollinators. Wind-pollinated plants produce pollen which are light. Insect-pollinated flowers are brightly colored and produce lot of pollens which sticks to the body of insects and are caused to other plants. Pollination that occurs in nature is called natural pollination. Pollination between desired plants can be brought about by artificial methods. Question 2. Explain the underground stems. There are some stems that grow under the ground to store food. These underground stems swell and become thick. And there are four types of underground stems. 1. Rhizome. 2. Corm. 3. Tuber. 4. Bulb. First one we will see, children, rhizome. It's an underground thick stem with nodes and internodes with scale leaves of the node at the node. It grows horizontally and has an irregular shape. Rhizome have buds that it gives rise to a new stem and leaves. Example, ginger and turmeric. Second one is corm. This underground stem is round in shape and flat at the top and bottom. It is a condensed form of rhizome and bears one or more buds in the axils of scale leaves. Daughter plants arise from their buds. Example, colocasia. Then third one is tuber. It's an enlarged spherical underground stem that stores food. It has many buds, dormant buds on its surface known as eyes. So what are the dormant buds known as eyes? If we plant a part of tuber with the bud, it grows into a new plant. Example, potato. And the last one is bulb. It is condensed stem which is disc-like and stores food in the fleshy leaves. And the bulb has two types of leaves. First one, fleshy leaves. Second, scaly leaves. The upper part of the stem has a terminal bud and it's covered by many scaly leaves. The inner fleshy leaves store food as seen in garlic and onion. Then Roman number 8 children, that is higher order questions. Question 1. Ginger is considered to be a stem, not a root. Why? The answer is, ginger has the following characteristics of a stem. First one, it has scale leaves. Number 2, it has nodes and internodes. Third, it has axillary buds and a terminal bud. Therefore, ginger is considered to be a stem, but it's a modified underground stem which stores food. Question 2. What will happen if pollen grain of rose gets deposited on stigma of lily flower? Will pollen germination takes place? Why? No. Pollen of rose will get wasted and will not germinate on the stigma of a lily flower. This is because pollen of a flower is compatible, that is, does not match only with stigma of a flower of the same species. Then Roman number 11 children, assertion and reason types of question. First question, assertion. Pollination and fertilization in flowers produces fruits and seeds. Reason. After fertilization, the ovary becomes fruit and the ovule becomes seed. Options are given. A is correct, R is incorrect. That is, A stands for assertion, R stands for reason children. A is incorrect, R is correct. A is correct, R is correct. A is incorrect and R is incorrect. So what is the answer children? C. Assertion, that is A is correct. Reasoning, that is R is correct. So assertion and reason both are correct. Then question 2. The example of conical root is carrot. Reason, it is an adventitious root modification. A, B, C and D, 4 options are given there children. In that the correct answer is assertion is incorrect and the reasoning is correct. Then Roman number 10, picture based question children. This you have to mark in the book children. That is petal, anther, stamen, sepal, stigma, style, ovary and ovule. So you have to label the parts children. So we'll go to the next one. That is second question. Identify the 4 plants as shown in the following and name the different modification each of them. That is 4 plants, that is garlic, turnip, rose plant and maize they have given. So you have to write the modification. So different modification each of them you have to write. So for the garlic, the modification is underground stem modification. And for the turnip, the modification is taproot modification for storage. Then rose plant, stem used for vegetative propagation or asexual reproduction by cutting. Next maize, stilt root, that is adventitious roots produced from the node for the mechanical support. Thank you children.